Today, I want to talk about problems with Tower Defense Simulator that I feel like most of us can agree on. This is not a video bashing on the game and then giving no feedback. It's more so criticizing the flaws of the game that are just downright unfair or dumb takes. I divided the video into 4 juicy sections. In the first one, the balancing of towers are really bad. I am going to be doing an order from the worst dirt, water, burning garbage towers to bad towers. I'm going to explain why these towers suck and how they should be buffed. It should be no surprise that Freezer is marked as the first dog water burning garbage tower. Our man below Natural, the owner of Tower Defense Simulator, murdered Freezer Tower. Freezer Tower years ago was cared for, loved for, nurtured for like a newborn baby. And when no one asked, Below Natural swoops in, takes that baby, turns it to poop, gives it back, and no one wants it no more. That's exactly what occurred with this tower.
Look at this ability, dude. It was so good. And now fast forward, it's like one of the biggest memes to exist in this game, dude. It's so overpriced for the damage it gives, like none. And then even the freezing ability was supposed to do sucks, dude. You're better off spamming Sledger. So to buff this tower, I would suggest giving the old ability back, or perhaps making it so it can permanently slow down zombies, just like the balloons get nade by the Freezer Tower in BTD 5. What a really fun game. Something like that would make this tower more useful. Medic is a pretty bad tower as well. Not only is it overpriced, but the ability of it has not been working for some time. It does nothing. Also, it can heal back lost health slowly, but this doesn't really matter as most zombies that get through will one-shot you in the later waves. So to buff this tower, I would suggest make it overheal your base, and that way it is actually useful, or make it so the tower cannot be stunned so the ability can actually work properly. Pyromancer is third on this line because it is actually a pretty bad tower. Not only is it costly, but it struggles on some of the bosses, and it will actually kill you faster because it speeds up these bosses. And this is really bad for the late end game bosses, where it does almost no damage and it'll just make them go faster. You kill yourself faster by using this tower. Buffing this is easy. Just make it so it doesn't speed up zombies, or perhaps even slows down zombies. That'd be cool as well. And that's really the only bad thing about this tower. Rocketeer is probably one of the worst splash damage towers in the game. Not only is it extremely overpriced, but the damage and reload is so bad that Devilman is actually a better tower than it, despite being made for news and way lower cost, both coins and cash in game. How I would buff this is making it cheaper, do more damage, and perhaps a tad bit more range. Modar is the second to last on the line, and this is actually kind of sad considering that this is a high ranked tower, and it is also a $10 tower if you decide to buy it with Roblox. Modar sucks because it is extremely overpriced and the value for it is just bad. This tower was struggling already on wave 18, and for being one of the highest ranked towers in the game, this is just terrible. And even if you do manage to max them out, you are limited because you can only place on 5, which is just an insanely stupid and lazy take of how to balance a tower. It's also way too expensive, and the damage for it is garbage. Look at Devilman, dude. This tower again outperforms Motor and Rocketeer, dude. It is just so sad. Now, I know that this is controversial, but the turret is actually kind of a bad tower. Not because of the stats or the damage or the price. I'm like, those are fine. The issue of it is the lazy and dumb tower limit. You can only place on 5 of these, and that's what makes it a bad tower. It does kill bosses pretty good, but on the more higher health bosses, it'll struggle, not because of its stats, but because you can only place on 5 of it. Had you been able to place down 10 or 15 of these or 20, these would shred so hard, dude, that it would be juicy to watch. This would actually be used in a lot of strategies, I feel like, had you been able to use this to its full potential. So the buff for this is just
remove the tower limit. And yeah, those are pretty much my takes. I hope that a lot of these towers are buffed because it gets so boring using the same strategy in the same towers. And you can't use anything else because you'll basically be punished for it because those towers are designed like garbage. Up next is the map difficulties, and I guess I might as well throw in the game mode difficulties as well. For the game mode, it's really quick. Why is multi-mode easier than normal? Just go watch that video if you want to learn more. Map difficulties in this game are pretty dumb and they mean nothing really, because in easy mode, you will earn the exact same amount as someone who beat an insane mode map. That is just really dumb, and I don't understand why they are not rewarded more. There is clearly more thought, strategy, and timing put into it compared to some easy path map that requires almost no thinking, dude. I think pretty much the entire community can agree on this. When map difficulties, if you play on the hard ones, you should be rewarded more. It would be cool to see if you win on insane maps, you would be rewarded almost 1,000 coins or something like that. That would be juicy and actually worth your time playing those maps, because right now it's just bragging rights and that's not worth it. Up next is Hidden Wave being useless. This one kind of sucks, dude, because this is such a cool wave. Lots of thoughts put into these zombie type of things. It's so new, and the song is a banger. And then once you complete this insanely hard wave, by the way, it is extremely difficult. You get nothing but just a pat on the back, and you don't get more coins, you don't get more XP, you don't get gems, you don't get a super duper cool tower. You get nothing, dude. You get absolutely nothing. Come on, dude. At least give him like a deluxe crate or maybe more coins, gems. Come on, do something. So it's just not sitting there like, yeah, this does exist in a game, but it's not really worth the time or effort because it does nothing for you. Finally, on this list, I'm going to be talking about our golden crates unfair. I believe that they are unfair because they are locked in this crate system that is just a gambling chance. You know, you just toss in, just casually toss in many hours of grinding or $50 worth of Robux for the coins, and you just toss it in there, you go and roll those dice, and you get garbage. There should not be a tower in that crate that makes players go, God, I really hope I didn't waste my life just to get this piece of craft tower. And what do you know? They got the golden flamethrower and they quit the game. Seriously, there should not be a problem like that when you're paying these prices, dude. That should not exist in the first place. Mostly referring to the golden flamethrower guy, but soldier is also a pretty bad golden tower as well. And yeah, those are pretty much my takes on the game. I wish that all these were fixed, and maybe they will be sometime later on within this year. That'd be really dope. I'm pretty sure everyone would appreciate that because Tower Defense Simulator is a fun game. The quality is there, the sound design is there, the music is just a banger, dude. Have you ever heard of Nico DJ or Rave DJ? Dude, these are banger music, dude. This is banger quality. And then we go look at Turret, place them at 5. Go look at John, and then see what a beloved tower just gets turned into dirt water, dude. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it for this video. Shout out to all my tank supporters. Really appreciate the support, and I hope that these get fixed eventually, dude. Because seriously, some of these towers, they are just not worth using or grinding for. Anyways, as always, have a good day.